Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I have this Y1 Bluetooth smartwatch here available for $26 on Amazon. So I just want to make this quick overview video on this, just unbox it, because I haven't made a video on smartwatches for a while. So yeah, so nothing around the box really. It looks similar to the DZ09, if you guys remember that. Here's the watch itself. Put this to the side. And then underneath, we get a little micro USB cable to recharge it, and a smartwatch user guide. It's really not much in here, but yeah, let's put this stuff to the side. So this is probably the first rounded smartwatch I've seen at the under $30 price point. And yeah, so the power button is on the side here, and I think you got a speaker grill back here somewhere. This is probably the speaker area. This is to place your micro USB inside to recharge the smartwatch, and you have a textured band here. Yeah, so it's kind of textured, and yeah, it's rubbery, so not bad. And then the top is like aluminum. I like that. It makes it feel a little more premium, and it's completely rounded. The screen itself is completely round. There's no little bump on the bottom or anything, so I really like that. Let me try to see if I can open the back up at all. Alright, so I got the back to open with my flat screw I have here, and this comes separately, it doesn't come with it. For some people it might, like this guy I just saw, his came with screwdriver and like screws, so I guess some of them are different, but nonetheless, I got it to open. It was kind of hard because you have to kind of just pull from the sides and just latch it, but nonetheless, you know, we got it open. So yeah, there's a 380 milliamp hour battery underneath. And underneath that is a micro SD card slot, so you can open it this way. I don't have long nails, so it's going to be a little hard for me. And then you got a SIM slot here. I don't know if it's nano or micro, but I'll have everything in the description for more information, because this is just a quick overview. And I don't want to say what kind of SIMs would work, because I did that with the DZ09 watch. And since there were so many different versions, it got so confusing to the point where, you know, a lot of people couldn't understand it. By confusing, I mean like, it said that it would work with 3G SIMs, but apparently not all of them were compatible. So, you know, we'll have to figure out what works with what. And I won't use mine on here because I have a CDMA SIM card, so it's definitely not going to work on this, I'm assuming. So when you unlock the smartwatch, you get this type of logo or layout of the clock. You can change it by tapping it once. You can turn it into this simple one, or you can be fancy like this. This is my favorite one, so you can choose from one of these three options. Okay, so this is what it looks like on my wrist. Let me zoom in. I guess, you know, when you take the battery out or something, the phone, or I mean smartwatch, just resets everything. Let me just show all the apps that are available here. So there's a remote notification. You have to have the BT notifier on your smartwatch, and we'll connect to the smartwatch in just a second. Anti-lost, calendars on here. So okay, this isn't too bad. I could see myself looking at this a little bit. To go back, you have to swipe from left to right on the screen, and if you want to, you know, swipe left to right to go through the pages. Then the settings is in there, and there's phone settings to change the time and date. Let's go ahead and change that. So it's about 2:44 right now, so let me go ahead and change that. And so far everything's pretty smooth on here, not having any slowdown or delay. And it doesn't look too great, but it doesn't look that pixelated, because it is a small screen, so it doesn't really need a high pixel density. And then you can set the date. Okay, and you can set the format on here. You know, you can have the 12-hour format or the 24-hour, and then how you want your date, months, and years to be. I'm going to keep it like this. And then you can update with time zone. You can change the language. You can choose between English and French. Prefer input method, I guess, if you want lowercase or uppercase letters. I don't know if that even made a difference. Then there's flight mode. Miscellaneous settings. You can change the backlight a little bit. You can have it all the way up to 5. That gets fairly bright. And you can change the time all the way up to 58 seconds. So it'll stay on for up to 58 seconds, or about a minute, before the screen turns off. And then there's call settings, answer mode, and then you can restore the settings too. We don't need to. Alright, let's see what else we have here. So, sedentary, we have a reminder here, a pedometer. Let me see if the pedometer works on here. This looks similar to a lot of the other ones I've used. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't work too well. Quick response. Oh, sleeping monitor, and we got profiles, different profiles. If you're in a meeting, silent, you can set that up. There's an alarm here. File manager, calculator. Okay, the calculator's nice. Really small keys though. Probably gonna mess up a lot. And then, okay, you have to have a memory card or micro SD card in there. There's an image viewer, audio player, sound recorder. You can change the theme on this too. Okay, so there's only one image on here. And go back on their view. Yeah, it's only black. What the heck? That's weird. Okay, there's a power saving mode. Turn that on. Motion. Flip to mute incoming. Wake up gesture. Oh, sweet. Okay, so that motion gesture works. There's kind of like a 1 to 2 second delay, but nonetheless it's working. That's pretty impressive. And yeah, when you put your hand down though, it doesn't turn off. It just stays like that or forever, however long you have it set up to be. And you can flip to mute the alarm, flip to mute incoming calls. I'm gonna disable those for now. There's a remote camera when you're connected through Bluetooth, a SIM toolkit, a messaging app, call logs, dialer, phone book. Go to the dialer, it looks like that. Bluetooth, this is to connect to Bluetooth. It's called the RX9. Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. This probably takes you to like the browser version, which what the DZ09 had. I'm just guessing though. But yeah, so like I said, this is just a quick overview. I'm not gonna do much. Let me check to make a call really quickly, just to be on the safe side. Alright, so I got it connected, I made a call, and the person told me that they can hear me really well. But yeah, I'll have to test that out more in the full review if I make one. But yeah, so if you want to write a message, you know, this comes up. If you want to type, it's really a pain. If you see here, it's so small. It's so hard to write. So really, I'd rather wait to text on here and text on your phone rather than on the watch. But it is a feature if you need it for emergency cases, and then you can check your old messages out too. Oh yeah, so yeah, it comes up like that, and you can check your old messages, what they sent you. But yeah, this is my first look at the Y1 smartwatch. If you guys want to see a review, let me know. Leave a like down below if this video helps or if you liked it. And as always, thanks for watching.